Welcome guys, so today let's cover the trading topic, how to get started with it, how to start trading, start learning in a safe and basic environment. Because yes, trading sometimes may sound a word super risky, you can lose lots of money, you can earn lots of money, but of course, as any skill, there's ways to get started, safe ways that you can test nets and beginners friendly environment that can help you to start mastering your skill up until we go to real life trading. Alright, so talking about trading, why there's such a fuss around this subject where some people love it, some others hate it, because it involves money and at the same time you can earn lots of money, especially if you're using leverage trading, you can also lose it all. So you have to be really careful. And where the risk lies, it's because there are ways now you can start trading like super easy like that. You can open an account, you can put some money, start trading. So there's not much measurements to help beginners to start. So it's dangerous on this side. But if you know the ways, if you know how to get started, how to start in a beginner-friendly way, it can get fine. Because trading is as any other kind of skill. Let's say if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to become a doctor, if you want to become an engineer, whatever profession you want to do, you need to put on the work, you need to study, you need to try, you're gonna do lots of tries and errors. And with the trading skill, it's similar. And sometimes even if you don't want to become a professional trader, you need to learn the basics, you need to try it out, you need to be patient with yourself, not from one day to another, from 1 week to another, from 1 year to another. Like some people, they get lucky and they learn or they can start making lots of money quite fast. But for most of the people, if you want to understand how things work, you need to be patient. So on this video, to share in a decentralized manner, so you don't need KYC, you don't need to create accounts. If you have a digital account, you have a MetaMask account, you can just plug in your wallet and start understanding this environment. So if you still see trading as a complicated subject, stay in this video and let's have a look together how to get started and how to improve yourself with it. Alright guys, so let's get to it. Trading basics on a decentralized exchange. And we're going to start today with the GNS network or the GNS. And as any and every Web3 lesson or Web3 exploration, always do your own research. So we jump in here, gnsnetwork.io. First thing to do, you go down here, open docs. So as any project, you want to learn more about it, want to see what's up before connecting your wallet and everything else. So first lesson in anything on DeFi, on crypto, on Web3, always check documents, even if it's a quick scan through, check it out, see if this project is audited, check their social medias, just make sure that you're connecting in a reliable source. And now, okay, you've done this brief introduction. Now how do you go? We got here GNS network and we want to talk about trading. So let's go here, open GTrade. And there you are. Here is, let's say, the most common dashboards that you need to learn while trading. So you need to understand how all of that works. You can zoom in and zoom out. So first things first, you need to understand what is all those candles here. Red candles, it means that the price is going down. Green candles, it means that the price is going up. And you can see it updates live. You can see like we are in this graph and the Bitcoin is trying to push a bit higher in the price. And how does it work? So for example, let me zoom in. You can see there's the full body of the candle here. And you also have this wick, that's the thin part of the candle. So this part here, the top of the candle, it means it's when the price started on a certain time frame. And if we can check it out here, we are on the 1 minute time frame. So it means that each one of these candles means 1 minute movement price of Bitcoin and USDC. So all those are the factors that you need to understand. So let's go a bit longer. So I'm going to the 24 hours one. So here I'm on the 24 hours graph, meaning that each one of those candles, it's the full movement of Bitcoin in one day. So back again, like we can see that yesterday the price had a huge drop down. And here, for example, the top of the candle, it means when the price started during the day. And the bottom of the, let's say the big candle, it's where the price stopped. And those the thin lines here, it means where the price fluctuated. So on this entire candle here, we can see that the price, it opened at the zone here, 20,000. It even during the day, it went up a little bit until 20,600. But then during the day, it went all down here to the bottom of the week of 17,000. But then the price were pushed back a little, back up again. And then the day it closed here at the bottom. So first step is to understand how all those candles work. And if you check here on the top of the screen, when you select the candle, all these numbers you see, there is here at the top, you have the O, that's means the open, that's when the candle started. There's the H, that means the high, that's the highest this candle went. There's L, that's the lowest the candle went. And then there's the C, that's where it closed. And then there's the difference. So for example, you can see here that this candle dropped less 9.77%. And then depending on each candle you select, you can see what's the relevance of it when it opened, when it hit the high, the lowest, and all of that. So first step is understanding that, getting used to the graph, getting used to the candles, understanding how it works, this entire process. And then on trade, we are buying or selling something. So let's say if Bitcoin price is going down, what does it mean? Like you're always comparing one thing to another. So usually you say Bitcoin is going down comparing to the US dollar, and you can see here at the top BTC USD, because you can also compare, let's say, Bitcoin against Ether or Bitcoin against Polkadot. So you have always to be aware what's the pair of trade that you're talking about. And when you open it here on the left side, you can select, because then when you're going to trade, you are either bullish, meaning that either it's going up, or bearish, meaning that the price is going down, and between two different assets. So here you can have a look and select. So we have here BNB USD, BAT USD, and like all kinds of pairs. So basically you even have euro against USD, and this is a bit more stable, but even though you can select all those pairs, and so you can start trading with it. Okay, this was the basics of understanding the graphics, understanding how the pairs work. Now let's move it to the decentralized power of DEXes. So what's beautiful with it, you don't need to create a bunch of accounts and everything else. You have your wallet. Let's say I'm using my MetaMask wallet here. You have the top of the screen, you click connect wallet, you select your wallet, and it's connected. As I'm already connected before creating this video, I didn't sign in for a transaction, but usually when you're signing for the first time, it's going to open your MetaMask and you're going to ask to approve, and then you just connect to it. And what's nice on GNS, they work on the Polygon network, and the best, even the best for beginners, they work on Mumbai, and Mumbai is the testnet of Polygon, meaning that you can claim a bunch of free tokens that have zero value, and you can start practicing. So if you want to start learning how to trade, if you want to see how it works out, make some tests, you just jump on the Mumbai network, you claim some testnet tokens, and then you can get started. And first of all, let's move it to how to claim testnet tokens on Mumbai. So if you go to the Mumbai faucet, you can just go, you take your wallet address, because like you need to pay for the transactions that's going to happen on the testnet. So you need some thematic. I don't have any here. So you just copy your address and then you paste it, and you ask for some matic. And as simple as that, you ask for it, you're gonna receive some. So a few seconds later, I got here 0.5 thematic, so I can get started on Mumbai. So I can close here the faucet, and I can go back to the G trade, and then okay, I just have some testnet tokens, and now I need some DAI to start trading. And here on the testnet, you can say get 10,000 DAI, and GNS itself is going to give you 10,000 testnet DAI, so you can start playing with it. So yeah, you can confirm the transaction,
and just wait until the transaction starts minting, and then you have founded 10,000 DAIs on your account. Okay, cool. Now I got my 10,000 DAI, and then how I'm going to start playing with it. I can first, you need to approve the usage of DAI on your account. We click here, approve. We confirm the transaction. And now we are ready. So you can start longing, meaning that you are positive in the price of certain coins going up, or can start shorting. And here on the top of the screen, you can see long or short. And always be careful when you do any of those. And we have here market orders. That means when you place a market order, it means that the system is going to place an order at whatever price the market is right now. And you also have limit orders. And limit orders means, let's say now the price of Bitcoin is at what, 18,045. So let's say that you want to buy Bitcoin when the price hits 17,000, for example. You can put a limit order on 17,000, and then instead of you having to wait for the price to be specifically whenever you want to buy, you just place the order, and whenever the price of Bitcoin reaches that level, the market is going to process this order automatically. So limit orders are amazing if you don't spend your entire day in front of the computer, you just want to planify. Let's say you do some nice technical analysis, you know what levels you want to buy or short, long or short your orders, and you can just place them with limit orders. And whenever some action happens, the orders they start automatically. So that's what's nice about trading as well. You can plan everything ahead and let the machine works. So let's start with a market order here. It's simpler. So here you select. So we have here 10,000 DAI and of DAI to start trading here on GNS. So let's put here 1,500 DAI. You can select your leverage, and leverage trading, it's something amazing, but it can make so much difference on your profits, but at the same time it can make you lose it all super easily. And that's why it's the best is to use this practice environment, so you can get a feel on how it works, because a leverage basically multiplies your exposition to a coin. So if you are, let's say, going with 1,500 with 10 times leverage, it means it says you're placing an order of 15,000. So if the price goes up 10%, in fact it would be like 100%, but if it goes down 10%, it's the same thing. So leverage can really help you to maximize your profits, but it can also liquidate your order quite easily. So always be mindful while you're playing with leverage. So let's say we take here a leverage of 10x, you're using 1,500 DAI, and you also have stop losses and take profit, and this is another super nice concept. So a stop loss, it's like, let's say that you are expecting the price to go up, and for some reason the price starts going down, and instead of losing out, it's always nice to cut your losses short and not just let you lose it all. So a stop loss, it means that, so for example, let's say you planified the price to go up, but some event happened and the price started going down, and you say, no, I want to place my stop loss at 25%. So once I lose 25% of this trade, I want to cut it out. So that's what stop loss. You can stop your loss, basically, is the name of it. And take profit is the same, but in the inverse. So let's say you place the trade and you want to say, once the trade reaches this certain level, I want to take some profits back home. I don't want to leave it open forever. So you can select here as well when you want to take profit. So with GNS, it's super nice. You can select the percentage, or you can set a price. So you just define the price. So let's say you're long, so you're gonna take profit when the price of Bitcoin goes higher. So now it's at 18,000. Let's say you want to take profit when the price hits 22,000, and that's going to be a profit of 220%. So what's nice as well, you put here the price, and the GNS already calculates the amount of profit you're going to be taking. And what's even nicer, you can see the power of leverage. So let's say the price now it's 18,000, take profit 22,000. If you play around with the leverage, you can see the amount of profit you can get, and at the same time, let's say if the price goes down to let's say 17,800, how much you are losing according to your leverage as well. So this is a super powerful tool to understand your position, to understand how much you can lose depending on price fluctuation. So keep an eye on it. So here we go. We have my market order. We placed 1,500. I have this leverage at 17. I set my stop loss. I set my take profit. And now all we're gonna do is practice a market long. You're going to place your order. You're going to sign the transaction on MetaMask. And yeah, the market long, the trade has been placed in the market. So we got here our order. You can see all the information. You can see that's the type. It's a long order. It's the pair Bitcoin USDC, your leverage, your collateral, the open price, the current price, liquidation, and all of that. So now it also updates live your net profit and loss. So at the same time as well, we already set our stop loss and take profit, but at the same time say no, that's enough. You changed your mind, you can just close the order, and once you close the order, you're going to either take your profit or take your loss straight away. So that's nice as well. If you change your mind, you can always change. And let's just give it another try here on a limit order. Let's say I want to place another order here on a limit when Bitcoins go down to 700, for example, for 17,000. So I got here the same thing, set up my take profit, my stop loss, and I'm going to place a limit. Let's see how it works. So I'm placing my limit the same way. Open MetaMask, we approve our transaction, and here we are. And as you can see, we have here our previous orders and the open trades, because as we took a market order, it opened straight away. But right now the limit order, it goes to open orders because it's not a trade yet. Because what? Because I'm placed it to start when Bitcoin price hit 17,000. So if the price of Bitcoins hit this level, the order is going to start. And then from open order is going to move to open trade. But if the price of Bitcoin never reaches this level again, the order is just going to stay here forever. And nothing's going to happen with it. And then we can just afterwards, if you want to close it, just so it don't stay pending, you just come over here. Oh yeah, you have to wait 1 minute before closing, and then you just jump over here and you close it and you clean out your space. And yeah, guys, so that's basically it, trading, and well, the super basic level of it. That's how it works. And then, of course, the more you learn about it, the more you can deep dive into, start studying strategies, and you can understand exactly, you know, because not just about go placing a random order and start making profits. You need to understand a bit better how the market works, how to place orders, how to make it the best possible. And learning this skill can be quite insightful, because at the same time you can make profit when the price goes up. In shorts, you can make profit when the price goes down, because let's say, for example, yesterday, that the price dropped. If you had a short order here, like when it opened the day, you could have made a nice profit from all this down here. So that's what's super nice. You can play with the market. And there's plenty of ways that you can start learning and deepening your knowledge about trading yourself. You should just throw it on Google how to start trading. You can find some tutorials out there how to start understanding technical analysis, all of that. One, it's not crypto oriented, but it's forex, and let's say technical works well pretty similar when you start understanding about it. There's this BabyPips. It's a nice let's say trading academy, and they talk about technical analysis, psychology of the market, trading systems, and yeah, they even have some crypto watch lists. So it's super nice what they're shared up there. So you can start learning, up-leveling your skill here. Super nice. There's also CryptoExplore Pro, of course. That's community that we have a trader out there that's daily giving market updates, analyzing some metrics, analyzing the on-chain analytics of the market, and kind of digesting everything and sharing with all the members, and members are also talking between themselves, sharing their own trades. So if you want to give it a try, give it a go, have more a guided approach, CryptoExplore Pro might be amazing. Or if you're already a trader and you want to exchange some ideas with other traders, you want to have this private chat with no bots, with no scams, with no bullshit, you can just jump here. There's a free trial for CryptoExplore Pro. You can just try the free trial, join the Discord server, start talking with our traders. It's quite nice, it's quite insightful. It's also to be understanding on the market, you know, like why the price drops so much, why the price goes up, goes down, why it's relevant with what is happening with the Fed in the USA. So if you want to have a deeper knowledge about macroeconomics, trading, all of that, feel free to jump on board. There's a free trial, and from time to time there's some promotions if you want to join the paid membership. It's super nice. And now back here to GNS, like just exploring the trading side of it. But GNS is also an amazing platform, and they have the token, the GNS token, that you can stake it. And for example, every trade that's placed, it earns, like the platform takes fees. So all these fees is shared with the guys that hold the GNS token, and then as a decentralized platform as well, GNS is going to move on having governance proposals and all of that. That's here, the GNS token. So you can see all the good stuff about the GNS token here, but if you are bullish, and lots of crypto people are on decentralized exchanges, and so if you are bullish, this might be a good alpha to get involved with GNS, to try earning some stakings of GNS. Have a look on it, it might be a nice gen. And just on decentralized exchanges, these ones to close up, there's also GMX. GMX, it's similar to GNS, but it's a decentralized exchange as well, but it's mainly on Arbitrum. They also have a mapped on Avalanche, but it's mainly working on Arbitrum right now. So it's a decentralized perpetual exchange. Similar way, you hit the trade, yes, agree, you open the gmx.io. See, different app, but the looks are similar. You have here the dashboard, you have the candles, green for going up, red for going down. You have here the open orders, your trades, like if you're going short, leverage position. Same way, once you get used to it, all of them start looking similar and it's easier to play with. You have the pairs that you can trade. Here on GMX you can also swap if you just do a simple swap from one to another. And same, you connect your wallet. Here it runs on Arbitrum, but they don't have a testnet here. So if you start trading on GMX, be careful because it's not testnet tokens as on GNS on buy. So always make sure as well to check the place, the network you're connected. And let's earn here. And the same way, GMX, it's another as well key. Lots of people talking about it, about this decentralized exchange. And they have two tokens. They have the GMX token as well, that ever trade from the GMX, it's distributed between the GMX token holders. You can also participate on their ecosystem. They have the GLP token, that's for the liquidity providers of our GMX. So a bunch of fees goes here as well. So basically when traders, they don't do a good trade on GMX, the price of GLP goes up, and GLP is made by a bunch of tokens index. So for example, the GLP is the liquidity providing of GMX. So it's made by Ether, by USDC, by Bitcoin, of that. So automatically when all the price of those tokens go up, the price of GLP also go up. But well, this is just a quick brief. If you want to learn more about it, make sure to jump into click on about, always read about, check about tokenomics and all of that. Well, do your own research as always. And well, that's it guys. That was a big talk about trading, about decentralized networks, decentralized place that you can do leverage trading. So I hope you like this video, and always keep in mind that learning how to trade might be a life-changing skill. So why not start trying out on a practice risk-free environment? Just jump to GNS, Mumbai, go for it. And also all these nice decentralized exchanges being built out there. And of course, you want a more guided instruction how to get all of that done, you can always jump on board to CryptoExplore free trial, have a look. Being in a more trading environment, it can be super nice to talk about more expert traders, how they're doing.
So yeah guys, this was the quick review about trading, how to get started with it, how to get started safely in trading. And of course, I just covered a few exchanges that I know that are there. And if you know that there are others, if you want to tell me about the project, just drop it in the comment section and I'll make sure to have a look. And as always, see you next time.